Today, I'm going to be reviewing some small content creators for stop motion, NASCAR stop motion content creators that are kind of not getting the respect they deserve and not getting the views they deserve. So I have 5 creators chosen by me today, and I'm going to run through them and give some critiques, but mostly talk about their races and all that stuff and how they only get a small portion of views, which they should be getting way more than just a couple hundred views. And also credit ESMN and Cool Style for this idea. The first creator we have is the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, or the BPSCS Racing Bass Pro Shop Cup Series. I really like his races. I've been watching him for a couple weeks now, and I've been watching some of his older races and some of his newer races, and I really like them. This Watkins Glen track is actually pretty big, and I love the grassy color in the grass. I love all the details. One thing I would say about the track, maybe you start painting, but I only started painting about almost a year ago. So he only has 54 subscribers, which is nuts. This channel, only 54 subscribers is nuts. This should have like a few hundred subscribers, maybe even 1,000. These races are really good. I really like them. They're really realistic too. Like Michael McDowell, Mark Truex Jr., all up front, Chase Elliott and Shane Van Gisbergen in a road course, all up front battling for the lead. This is a really good and really realistic race. I really like the track, like I said already, but the details are also nice. Maybe I would speed it up just a tad bit, but that's kind of nitpicking. It's almost really good speed. I like this Alex Bowman lockup. It looked really good. If you were gonna do that again, I would probably have if you're doing that again, I'd probably have something like you keep filming the leaders, and then when he's already locked up and in the sand trap almost, then you cut to him, because I used to do this all the time, and people didn't like it, and I didn't like it either. You cut to the car wrecking or whatever, and it literally hasn't even wrecked yet, and you just go to an open car and like, oh, he's gonna wreck, so they all know what to expect with a car wrecking because you put the camera on them before they haven't even done anything. So say in like a spin, someone gets spun out on like any turn or whatever, they get spun out, cut to them on the camera when they're already around, like when they're already spun out, smoke coming out of the car, when they're already wrecking. That makes it feel more realistic, because when you cut to them when they haven't even done anything like that, the lockup is still good. It's just like, if you do that again, I would recommend putting them on the camera when they're already like wrecking or whatever. I really like Bass Pro Shop Cup Series. He's got a pretty good style of stop motion, really good track despite painting it, but the details on it just look really good. Only 54 subscribers is still nuts, bro. Should have, like I said, at least a couple hundred or maybe even 1,000. This stop motion is really good. He should have way more recognition than he does. So go watch Bass Pro Shop Cup Series, this race, or the other races, or both. You can watch all of his races. They're all good. I've seen them all. They're all pretty good, and you should go watch them and give him some love and subscribe to his channel. Next stop motion creator. Next up, we have Midwest Cup Series. Now, actually, I didn't even know this was a person until a few days ago when someone on Discord was talking about a guy named Midwest Cup Series, and I'm like, I've never even heard of that guy. So I checked out his stop motions. They're pretty good. He has pace laps, bro. I've never seen, besides like NASCAR races and actually like really good creators doing pace laps, I've never seen pace laps in a normal stop motion, like not NASCAR, like a normal stop motion. I've never seen pace laps. I really like that detail. The track looks really good. Maybe get paint markers. I just started getting paint markers. Maybe you should probably get paint markers for the lines. They look a bit messy. My lines before I used paint markers were buns. They were super messy, super thick, super just messy all over the place. And I really like this track. I'd say for barriers, my gosh, bro, this is so good. I really like it. The only thing I really critique, I like that zoom in, or zoom out. The only thing that I critique is maybe have the cars be more, maybe have the camera more centered to the cars, because in some of the camera shots, most you can see is just grass. or the infield or pit road, and also some other times the cars are too high on the screen where you can barely see them over the graphic. So I think if you're racing in the future, probably have the cars more centered, the camera more centered to the cars, and also the graphic could use a little work, but that's also nitpicking if you really don't really care about the graphic. If you do, I would recommend like using some other app, but the graphic looks fine. The racing looks really good. I really like the racing. It has stages. Oh my gosh, 9 laps in a stage is crazy. Like I said, in NASCAR, I see stages. I never see stages in regular races, and this is awesome. I love this stop motion. I'm going to watch more of his races. Midwest Cup Series, you have a lot of potential, and only getting the respect. You should have way more recognition than you do right now. Go check out the Midwest Cup Series and subscribe to his channel. Next up, we got Bum Motorsports, or the Subway Cup Series. I really like his stop motions. This guy is next to another creator. We're going to have, actually the next 2 creators have a very bright future, and they could be in the top 10, maybe even top 5 best stop motion creators if they keep going for the next few years. And my goodness, this stop motion is really good. I love the tracks. I love the racing, and you see this Darlington track is really good. I love the graphics. The graphics, for some reason, I really like. I really like these graphics. These graphics are really cool. I don't know what it is. It's just, they look really cool to me. I like the finish line. The finish line looks cool for Darlington. And I like this little crash from Busher. It's kind of realistic because at Darlington, not really Darlington, but sometimes they get spun out on the infield and they actually don't hit the inside wall. But at Darlington, I would have probably said maybe you should have him hit the inside wall, because that would have been more realistic at Darlington. So, yeah, but most of this, I really like Bum Motorsports. He should have a lot more subscribers than he does. He should get a lot more views than he does. His championship race, the Darlington race we're looking at, is his championship race. You should go check him out, see all of his races. They're really good, and show him some love and subscribe to his channel. Next up, we have one of my good friends, the Cool Style. Cool Style, or the Hunt Brothers Pizza Cup Series. This race, Indianapolis, is really good. I love the track. The track looks amazing. Graphics pretty good. The racing is really good. The smoothness on the cars is really good. This race is just really good. I love the walls, foam board. I need to start using foam board for my walls. I just can't find it anywhere. Probably gonna get it for the next track, Talladega, maybe. Who knows? But I really like this stop motion. Cool Style is one of my good friends, and he only getting a couple hundred views per race is crazy. He should be getting way more views. These races are 1,000 view caliber, maybe even more, maybe a couple thousand. These races should be recognized by a lot more people, and I can't wait for Cool Style to be, maybe in a few races, people actually start to recognize him more. And I'm really excited for the career that Cool Style is going to have in NASCAR stop motion. I'm really excited for him to develop in stop motion. I was kind of the guy who told him about stop motion, and he started doing stop motion. He's already really good. I'm so happy to see him doing really good. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next stop motion creator, the last one of the video. The last creator we're going to talk about in this video is probably the most underrated creator in the history of NASCAR stop motion that should be getting 15 times the views he does, and that is Speedway Racing Network. Oh my gosh, when I tell you about a stop motion creator that does not get the respect he deserves, this is the guy at the top of my list. Look at this race. This is so smooth. Look at the track. The track looks incredible. Way better than a lot of stop motion creators that get freaking 10,000 views. This stop motion is really good. Amazing. I like the graphics. I really don't have anything to say about like critiques or anything. This is amazing. Actually, I take that back. The only thing that I would critique is the commentary. Maybe get the commentary a little bit more enthusiastic. But Everything else about this is amazing, incredible, 10 out of 10. Literally, I can't even think of critiques for the stop motion. I really like this. This Pocono track is really good. People say Pocono is hard to make a good track out of, except unless you're having beers. Speedway is in that category. He's made a really good Pocono track, and I really like the Pocono track. And smoothness is 10 out of 10. One of the smoothest content creators, YouTuber, stop motion creators there are. This guy's really good. You should definitely go watch his races. All of his races are really good. Only 193 subscribers, or 83, I don't know. But that is just diabolical. He should have freaking 6 times more than that. He should have at least 800 subscribers, or even more than that. And his viewers should be getting 5,000 views, maybe even more. These races are really good. These races are amazing. Go check out Speedway Racing Network. He is flying under the Pacific Ocean with Under the Radar. You need to go watch it. You need to go watch his races. So go subscribe to Speedway Racing Network right now. That is going to do it for today's video. Go check out all 5 of the stop motion creators we saw in this video. And also, if you want to check out my stop motion races, yeah, you can do that. I don't know who said that, but yeah. If you want, you gotta go check out these 5 stop motion creators: Bum Motorsports, aka the Subway Cup Series, Bass Pro Shop Cup Series, Midwest Cup Series, The Cool Style, and Speedway Racing Network. Go check them all out. They're all really good and really talented, and deserve a ton more views than they have. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.